Silence is heavy tonight, a different kind of quiet than the one I used to run to, trying to fight the riot. Just the faint rhythm of my heart, marking time in the dark, letting the noise outside fall apart. I used to carry mountains, tied them to my feet. Every hurried step was just the echo of defeat. Tried to patch the cracks with cheap and shiny things, but the truth keeps whispering when the darkness sings. I confessed my failures to the hollow air and found no judgment waiting there, just the acceptance of the prayer. I'm standing at the 0 point now. Everything I chased is slowing down. There's no high ground left to claim, no past mistakes to name, just the raw light burning clear. Somehow this is the weightless space, the final empty vow, back to the soul's original sound. 0 point now. Watch the dust mote settle on the floor I built myself. Realized I locked the treasure on the highest shelf. I don't need the scaffolding I thought would hold me high, just the steady breathing under this wide honest sky. No more bargain with the ghosts of who I'd been. The slate is wiped clean by the silence pouring in. I'm standing at the 0 point now. Everything I chased is slowing down. There's no high ground left to claim, no past mistakes to name, just the raw light burning clear. Somehow this is the weightless space, the final empty vow, back to the soul's original sound. 0 point now. Openness, this quiet room, but you can't build a future hiding in the gloom. I breathe it in, the fear and the freedom combined, leaving every single heavy lie far behind. I am the bedrock, I am the foundation stone, ready to ascend. The air is still a lingering chill from storms we thought would never yield. I trace the lines upon the pain where yesterday's cold tears had rained. I used to wear the sorrow deep, a solemn promise I could not keep, to stay unbroken, hard as stone. But the truth is better known. The cracks let warmth seep through the seams, waking me from haunted winter dreams. Oh, tell me, darling, can you feel the turn? The silent fire that begins to burn, not in the steps upon the climb. The shadows shrink when faced with grace. They can't hold captive this sacred space. The scars are map lines etched and deep of all the promises I learned to keep. Oh, tell me, darling, can you feel the turn? The silent fire that begins to burn. Not in the distance, not across the sea. Where the light begins is right inside of me. It's in the breath, the gentle way I stand. The sunrise painted by my own tired hand. It isn't blinding fast or loud, just slowly pulling back the shroud. A whisper rising from the dust, built on patience, built on trust. The gray is fading into gold, a story brave enough to be told. Oh, tell me, darling, can you feel the turn? The silent fire that begins to burn. Not in the distance, not across the sea. Where the light begins is right inside of me. It's in the breath, the gentle way I stand. The sunrise painted by my own tired hand. Right inside of me, it starts right here. No more sorrow, no more fear. Where the light begins right inside of me. The air is still, the wind won't breathe a sound. Just this pale expanse where no color can be found. Sunrise promised gold, but it faded to gray. Another empty canvas at the break of day. I'm standing on the threshold where the pigments refuse to land. With all this stored up feeling right here in my hand. It's a ceiling too wide, waiting for a brushstroke to begin. Waiting for the truth to let the beauty rush in. Oh, the unpainted sky, so boundless and blue-black. Waiting for the lightning, waiting for the path back. I keep searching for the palette that's gonna make this moment glow. Give me the deep red passion, the amber to let me know I can't breathe the real beauty until the colors finally start to pour. Like a promise I've been holding, knocking on the door. We talk in soft murmurs, careful not to disturb the quiet here. But underneath the surface, the soulful longing holds us near. You're standing on your side, I'm standing on mine, perfectly defined. Two perfect horizons, scared to leave the safe lines behind. If we just mix the shadows, maybe we could break the spell. Maybe then the story that we're hiding, we could finally tell. Oh, the unpainted sky, so boundless and blue-black. Waiting for the lightning, waiting for the path back. I keep searching for the palette that's gonna make this moment glow. Give me the deep red passion, the amber to let me know I can't breathe the real beauty until the colors finally start to pour. Like a promise I've been holding, knocking on the door. Fear is just the fog, keeping the vivid light at bay. But darling, even storms bring a vibrant that first drop of color now, waiting for the gold to touch the brow. Unpainted, but ready to begin my love. Unpainted. The air is heavy, thick and still. Listen to something lost against my will. Just us motes dancing in this single ray that dares to break the darkness of the day. I walk the floorboards, cold and deep. Read secrets that you whispered still must sleep. The closet door stands open wide. I'm single thread of yours left here to hide. I swept the corner, spotless and neat, but memory is spilled across the sheet. Each perfect shadow screams your name inside this hollow, painful frame. Oh, the walls still remember the sound of your key, but the heartbeat you left here refuses to leave me. It's not the furniture gone or the lights turned down low. It's the space where your spirit refuses to go. This room isn't vacant, it's weighted with you. A ghost in the silence, lost in a blueless mausoleum. This empty room. I chase the outline of your favorite chair, and I swear I hear you breathing there. The window panes are flooded with rain, just like the cold hard glass of all my pain. I try to picture holding something new inside, but nowhere left for absence or to hide. It owns the silence, holds the floor, and begs me not to open the door. Oh, the walls still remember the sound of your key, but the heartbeat you left here refuses to leave me. It's not the furniture gone or the lights turned down low. It's the space where your spirit refuses to go. This room isn't vacant, it's weighted with you. The ghost on its silence, resting at night through this mausoleum. This empty room. They say time heals, but time just made the walls thinner. Now the empty space isn't the house, darling. It's the cold I can where your hand used to rest in mine. It's the chamber inside my chest that holds no light, just an echo waiting for a bell that won't chime. Just me in the dust, waited with you, still waiting for the sound that never comes. The empty room. settling now, where the ghosts of yesterday resided. Just a slow but deep breath of silence, where the storm could not debride it. This is the quiet before the color. We peel the sticky labels of the years I thought defined me, of the heavy burden manuscript lying on the floor behind me. Too much ink spilled trying to groove a narrative that wasn't true. Tonight the pages are unwritten, the future is just air and space for two. Tabula Rasa, darling, let the light shine right on through. Every scar is fading, washed away like morning dew. No more ghost trails leading back to what I thought I had to be. I am the empty canvas, waiting for the truest shade of me. Clean slate, baby, clean slate, yeah. The end tastes different now, like that mang before it hits this soil. No, I know it, that my soul released from worry and from toil. I'm stripping back the stucco built by expectations, rigid hands standing naked in the mileage, starting fresh, finally learning how to stand. Tabula Rasa, darling, let the light shine right on through. Every scar is fading, washed away like mine do. No more ghost trails leading back to what I thought I had to be. I am the empty canvas, waiting for the truest shade of me. Clean slate, baby, clean slate, yeah. You took a fired up manuscript, the fuck to clear the names and debts, but freedom isn't found in searching, only in the promises one side's gone. Look for yesterday's reflection in the glass I hold today. I'm not winning, I'm just starting, and I'm learning how to stay. Empty canvas, waiting for the blue and the gold. Just a rhythm of the beat, a story yet untold. Tabula Rasa, oh, let the light shine in. Let the start and find it begin. The air is thick, the light is dim, before the final note begins. Just a faint reflection on the window pane, waiting for the break, waiting for the rain. Our chest is a chamber, holding secrets inside, where all the rivers of truth are running to hide. I've been walking on past, careful not to shudder, praying that the silence wouldn't matter. But the dam's cracking, now the water's rising high. There's a hurricane brewing right behind my eye. I checked the locks on every door, securing every key. But them words I tried to bury is demanding to be free. Is this the silence before the sound? The gravity cooling I'm scanning at the edge of the world right now, waiting for the echo, waiting for the doubt. This is the moment when nothing can be found but the beautiful, dangerous silent before the sound. The street lights flicker down low, painted shadows on my wall. If I spoke the words right now, would I stand or would I fall? I hear the ghost of yesterday whispering cautions in my ear. But those voices fade when the truth becomes so clear that sometimes stillness is the loudest space you'll find. The clarity arrives when you leave the noise behind. This is the silence before the sound, the gravity pulling me to the ground. Every breath I'll take is a promise I won't lose. A heavy weight of choices, but I choose. I'm standing at the edge of the world right now, waiting for the echo, waiting for the power. This is the moment when nothing can be found but the beautiful, dangerous silence before the sound. Oh, I have held my breath for miles, just waiting for permission to release. But freedom isn't granted, it's a storm you summon for peace. The I invoke is ready, waiting for the trigger. The weight of expectation just keeps getting bigger. Slide. Oh, the tension is almost unbearable before the sun. Listen closely, can you hear it? It's coming now, it's right here, the sound. Silent before the sound. The air is thick tonight, a velvet choke, a heavy piece. I'm standing still but feeling a pull that won't release. Every single molecule vibrating low, right beneath the skin. Waiting for the signal, darling, waiting for the flood to begin. We measure space in careful steps, but distanced by the quiet. All this hidden pressure we keep defying gravity's right. It's not a burden, love, it's just the altitude we hold. A treasure buried deep within this silence, more precious than gold. If motion is the outcome, then stillness is the cost. We calculate the risk of what will happen when this patience is lost. This is potential energy, baby, stacked up high above the fault line. A silent revolution brewing, waiting for the perfect sign. We got kinetic heat locked behind this careful, soulful grace. The moment we surrender, watch the whole world fall into place. We are built up, ready to drop, ready to explode and chase the feeling. This is the tension before the healing. I see the flicker in your eyes, the tether starting to fray. We practice not moving every single time we meet, day after day. My hand is resting near your sleeve, a whisper of a reach held tight. We're holding back the landslide, bathing in this intense electric light. But darling, the higher you climb, the greater the fall will be. And I can feel the seismic tremor building up inside of me. This is potential energy, baby, stacked up high above the fault line. A silent revolution brewing, waiting for the perfect sign. We got kinetic heat locked behind this careful, soulful grace. The moment we surrender, watch the whole world fall into place. We are built up, ready to drop, ready to explode and chase the feeling. This is the tension before the healing. Don't you dare mistake this peace for lack of power or simple rest. It's just the gathering storm enduring the ultimate test. When we drop this perfect posture, the inertia will finally break. It won't be gentle, darling, for goodness sake, for our own sake. Just one breath, and we fall. Hear that tremor in the wall. Potential fades away into the motion. Release the ocean. Yeah, release the ocean. Yeah, release the ocean. The air is too still tonight. Yeah, dust motes dance in the absence of light. Every window pane reflects the same old street, but my reflection, baby, is incomplete. Just a whisper where your laughter used to meet. I still trace the curve where your head used to rest, a shallow indentation that I put to the test. Your coffee cup is cold, still waiting on the shelf. I keep pretending that you just left it yourself. It's a careful architecture of loss I can't erase. Every piece of this house is holding your place. You left me the outline of a ghost, where the color of our future was supposed to be embossed. A sheer silhouette against the morning sun, showing me exactly what the breaking heart has done. I'm living in the echo of a love that died, praying that this hollow space gets occupied. But all that remains, darling, is empty frame, the outline of a ghost, whispering your name. I walk these floorboards, careful not to step on the memory of your step, the sound of the key in the lock sounds hollow and deep. I try to rearrange the furniture, try to change the view, but every angle just points the path back to you. I thought time was supposed to soften the blows of the fight, but it just sharpens the edges of the lack of your light. You left me the outline of a ghost, where the color of our future was supposed to be embossed. A sheer part is done. I'm living in the echo of a love that died, praying that this hollow space gets occupied. But all that remains, darling, is empty frame, the outline of a ghost. Oh baby, I didn't know absence could be so structurally sound. It holds these walls up, keeps the ceiling from crashing down. It's not just things you took, it's the weight that you left behind. A heavy, beautiful silence that defines my state of mind. It's the permanent negative space defining what was true. Just the outline, the outline of a ghost. And I'm tracing your shadow until the light is lost. Oh, where did you go? Baby, just the memory embossed. Just the outline of a ghost. Just the outline of a ghost. Dust on the memories, heavy on the soul. Been carrying yesterday's weight, losing all control. But the wind just changed direction, I can feel the shift. This ain't a temporary bandage, this is a permanent gift. I used to count the failures, etch them deep in stone. Built a tiny prison where I live completely alone. Every single stumble, every word I shouldn't have said, played on a loop inside the hollow of my head. But I looked up at the ceiling, saw a crack of blinding white, and decided that darkness ain't worthy of my light. Oh, the clean slate theory, baby, it sets you free. Tear down the ledger, burn the history. It's the beautiful science of letting go, planting a seed where only weeds could grow. Washing the ink off the pages now, starting over, making a sacred vow. I tossed the map of regret, every single prince of drama and burden that held me tight. The rearview mirror is shattered, the road is clear and bright. I am breathing air that hasn't been promised or borrowed. I traded fear for a brand new tomorrow. The clean slate theory, baby, it sets you free. Tear down the ledger, burn the history. It's the beautiful science of letting go, planting a seed where only weeds could grow. Washing the ink off the pages now, I'm starting over, making a sacred vow. Forgetting, darling, it's just choosing what to keep. The lessons are written, buried under all that sleep. This heavy armor I wore, it finally hits the ground. Hear the echoing silence where the worrying used to sound. Just the white page waiting now. No shadows to follow somehow. Clean slate, just the light. Everything's brand new now. sharp and fine. This isn't a sketch, darling. This is the cornerstone. I'm building a sanctuary where we can finally be known. They say that love is just accidental fire, a sudden spark that burns away. But I see the geometry in your quiet desire, the foundation we lay every day. No temporary walls, no cheap material, only truth we gather slow. You are the empty lot, and I am the planner, marking where the heavy loads go. This ain't just mortar and stone, baby, this is the architecture of forever. We're raising a skyline in the darkness, a promise that nothing can weather. I am the architect of our devotion. You are the structure drawn clean. We are achieving the impossible fusion, the architect's dream engineered in evergreen. We dig down deep past the shallow faults, removing every trace of doubt. We use the language of shared silence, figuring where the failures are filtered out. See how the steel of my commitment connects to the concrete of your trust. We are raising the rafters high enough, turning every moment into polished dust. This ain't just mortar and stone, baby, this is the architecture of forever. We're raising a skyline in the darkness, a promise that nothing can weather. I am the architect of our devotion. You are the structure drawn clean. We are achieving the impossible fusion, the architect's dream engineered in evergreen. Some structures crumble when the winds blow cold, they cave under heavy pressure. But my design accounts for the storm surge, built with calculated measure. I refuse to just stand back and watch it fall. This blueprint is too precious, too real. I designed this flawless fortress, darling, to show them how true love should feel. Watch it rise now. Watch it rise up slow. Steel and glass. Watch it rise, shining deep and low. Watch it rise up. No flaws in the structure, designed by love's own hand. The architect's dream is done across this promised land.